Anyway, so
Yeah.
either way,
Right on the bank.
this
Ooh,
is just not on.
that's slightly better, I reckon. Got to get it off that bank there. What the hell? Oh, yeah. He's a dark one, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's big.
60.
Well, g'day folks, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're off to Malakuta to chase some flathead.
Oh, yeah. Fish on, baby.
Well, welcome back to another fish on video. In this one, as I said, we're going to go and get some flathead from Malakuta. We had a pretty successful couple of hours. Well, I did. Burry had an absolute nightmare. He hooked and bumped a few fish, lost the fish of the boat, had a couple of fish follow his plastic to the boat, but he actually blanked on the day, which, yeah, I don't know why, because he's pretty much doing the same thing, just one of those days. I caught about 8 or 9 flathead in a couple of hours. Biggest was 62 centimetres, and I'll just go through the gear and what we did on the day and what I would have changed to and what I would do next time. So the rod is a miller's rod, 2 to 5 kilo XF LC. So these are 2 to 5 kilo. They've got a fairly sensitive light action on the top, on the tip, and plenty of power from halfway down. So this handled that fish easily, and I'd be pretty confident that these could take on a metre flathead, no worries at all. The reel is a 2500 size Shimano Stratic with 10 pound Sunline Siglon X8 braid, which is ultra thin, so cast a mile, really strong. And I've got, I think I only had an 8 pound leader, Sunline FC Rock 8 pound leader. I went fairly light because I've never been there before, and I just wanted to put some fish on the boat. So handled that 62 centimetre flathead with ease, and I might step up to a 10 pound next time. So on the day, the plastic that did the damage for me was the Z-Man Minnows 3-inch in chartreuse, and also chartreuse sparkle, which I ran out of. So very similar colour, just a bit more transparent with glitter through. But that's just a chartreuse. It's got the white belly there with a bright glow green, and that's on a 1/4 ounce T2 jig head. And that's pretty much my go-to if I'm going for flathead in any system. If it's not tidal, 1/4 ounce size 2.0 or 3.0 hook. I think that's a 2.0, but I was using a 3.0, and a 3-inch Z-Man Minnows. You can't go wrong, that'll pretty much catch everything. And on the day that caught 9 fish, so proved on the day. Man, what I would do, also the nuclear chicken, that I think Burry dropped a couple of fish on the nuclear chicken, so they were hitting that. So what I would actually do next trip is, because the areas that we were targeting were rocky walls, we were probably fishing 20 metres away from the wall, and it was dropping down to 4.5, 5 metres. So we were casting right at the rocky wall, and then it dropped off right at the rocks of probably a couple of foot, and then within the first hop it was dropping down to 1.5, 2 metres, so fairly steep from the drop off. And that's where we were finding a lot of the clumps. We were getting a lot of the bites and the fish from pretty close into the edges. That in mind, we did get snagged a few times along the way, as you need to get in. So I don't know why I didn't do it on the day. I was just too busy, too excited about catching some fish. So I would have changed to, this is a Xeric flat shad in a weedless. So I should have rigged my plastic up like this. So I use these whenever the Xeric plastics tear up, which they're quite durable. I keep the jig heads, that's a 1/4 ounce, and I keep them and rig other plastics weedless as well. So I would have thrown this if I thought about it. So that's what I've got to learn and adapt on the day. So that could have been thrown right in the timber, the big timber, the snaggy, the rocks. I could have had that right in and probably never had any issues throughout the day with snagging up. So that's the same jig head there, but just with that Z-Man minnows, and as you can see, it's fully weedless. Fish hits it, hook pops out, sits in that nice slit that the Z-Man minnows have, so it sits like that. So yeah, that's not going to get slagged up. What I also do with them, that's a bit of a rough job, is I cut the eye. There's an eye on the bottom where you can attach another single hook or a treble. I actually cut that off because I find that when you're in weedy areas, that snags up on the weed. So cut the eye off, and that's much better. So that's what I should have gone to. So yeah, those are the two things I probably would have changed. I probably wouldn't have gone up to a 10 to 12 pound leader just because of the timber and the rocks, and I would have put on a weedless hook. Chin locks as well, TT chin locks in a 1/8. They're great, similar to the Xerics. You can rig them up exactly the same, but you get them a lot lighter. 1/8, 1/6 as well, just to give it that bit of a flutter, more of a light fall down at the rock face. So hope you enjoyed the video, and that's just my experience on fishing Malakuta. I did fish with pistol once before, but yeah, only for a couple of hours. So it's pretty much a first trip where we're learning, and that's what I would change for next time. And I probably wouldn't fish as far out from the bank. Instead of being 10-20 meters from the bank and casting in, we were getting fish and hookups a lot closer to the boat than the wall, but they tended to be smaller. So yeah, once again, I'd probably go within 8 to 10 meters of the bank and probably throw more of a horizontal cast, you know, towards the bank, and hopping it back the first 3 meters of that drop off rather than 5 meters of the drop off. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Like and subscribe, and we'll be at it again next week. So yeah, make sure you hit the notification bell and watch out for other videos, because we've got plenty more coming this summer. Tight lines, thanks again. Good morning, welcome to day 2 of this little adventure. Bit of coffee time at the Gypsy Point boat ramp, Mallakuta. Anyone who hasn't been here, it's pretty good. Got a little toilet block, plenty of parking, plenty of room to set your boat up. Nice concrete, doesn't look slippy. Bit of a cleaning table, and the only thing that would be better is if they had a floating pontoon rather than this hard surface with concrete posts for your boat to slam up on windy conditions. So floating pontoon would be magic. That was Burry, if you heard that, not cane toads.
Cane toads are low.
It's going to be 30 something degrees today. Yeah, so we went up and around to the right. There's like a little sandbar.
Yep.
Fish that, got a few bream. But we'll head, look at that, sunrise. We'll head down there to a couple of spots. Might even go way further past, go through the main lake to the Narrows. That's meant to be like good for flathead. Morning, Burry.
Morning, team.
How'd you sleep?
Awesome. All 5 hours?
5 hours. That's pretty good.
It's
Pretty good for us when we're fishing. Alright, cheers. I'll see you when we're on the water. Alright, first spot. I'm going to target this little bank all the way along. Don't really know what we're doing. We just found some bait. And the drop off to 4.6 meters. And Burry's going to show you how to catch flathead. Morning, Burry.
Yeah.
Because I only caught one. How many did you catch yesterday? 5?
Yeah.
2 in the river, 3 in the lake. Or did you get more in the lake?
No, that was about right.
That was about right. What a tosser.
Hopefully there's a big mama. You'll find that depth. Find that depth where you're sitting, and then there you go. Is that a good one? Oh, it came off. Came off?
Yeah.
I just swim to the boat. Oh, what a shame, Burry. It's terrible. Spot lock here a bit. Like, look at this little rocky. Oh, yep. Rocky point. I think I was right to like that little rocky point. This isn't a flathead, I don't think. I think this could be a bream. This is spot lock. That's a flathead. Target species acquired. I should just be able to lift this one, mate. It shows, doesn't it? Yours was far out, mine was close in. Yep. Gone for the net immediately.
Ah.
Flathead.
What is it?
Flathead. He's not going to net it for me, but he's gone for the net.
I didn't think it was coming in that quick.
Yeah. Funny baby. Still a good hit, but bait junkie. See? They work, but they frustrate the hell out of me. There we go, I'm buried on a snag. Little flathead, bait junkie, chartreuse sparkle, or whatever they call it. See, but on a snag.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Where are those voices? Yeah, I know. Anyway, so
Yeah,
either way,
right on the bank. Ooh,
this is just not on.
that's slightly better, I reckon. Got to get it off that bank though. That was literally on the hop. Ooh, ooh. This one's a bit better. Not much better, but geez, straight away, bang. Do you want chartreuse?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change. Can't do this.
It's got a bit of weight, this one. Oh, it's coming alive. Don't do that to me. To my flame on a really light drag. Get ready with that net, Burry.
Yep. Where are we?
Nowhere near yet. This has got a bit of weight. A little bit of weight. Not lots of weight. Just spot lock us there a little bit. I can't lift him up. There he comes. What the hell? Oh yeah. He's a dark one, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's big.
60. Yes.
Oh no, I dropped him. He's great.
Get him in the boat, Burry.
I was trying to get the water out for him, mate. Don't
Don't
want
worry
to
about the water. It's going to be
Yeah.
it's going to be 32 degrees for God's sake.
Let's rewind some of these videos when I said, Burry,
On my jacket
Who cares?
in winter. There he is, look. Beautiful flathead, 62 centimeters. Let's get her back. Whoa, ow, bit me. Oh, look, savage. See you later.
Good job, mate.
Oh, yes.
The bigger ones like that, they always start to really take off when they see the boat too, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, you think, oh, yeah, it's come out, it's just following that ledge down, and then yeah, it sees the boat where it's going to go, and it's like, nah.
Yep. It's the sausages day, it's these days.
It was a very subtle bite. That was far out though. God, how many flathead are here? There's tons. Oh. Wasn't very big, was it? I mean, this was big. It was bloody bigger than last time we came here. That's a bream. Big bream comp. Sausages in it if I can get it in the net. There's a perch.
Bream.
Bream. Good. I'm in the big bream comp. I'll get the official reeling in back. So Pete said yesterday, today is the bream comp that we're going to have, the biggest bream of the day. So that's going to beat Pete because he ain't going to catch nothing. And I'm fishing for flathead. .36 centimetre brimbo. Yeah, see you, mate. Woo! Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Fucking closer to the boat.
7 metres or so.
Oh, right.
What is it? That's a flathead, just upside down.
Yeah.
So I lift him.
No.
He's tiny.
I know. Well, it's up to you, mate. You'll lift him, you'll get stuck in the net, you won't be able to get your hook out.
He's that. There you go. Little flathead. See you, mate. They're here, Burry.
Yes, I know.
Alright, so morning update. What time is it? Not late, is it?
8:15.
8:15. We've got 8 fish. So fairly productive. Normally we're getting them around rocky points and rocky walls. So anywhere where there's a lot of rock and fairly steep, straight from the bank, we've been picking them up there. So we're going to head to the Narrows. I've never been there, and I've only ever fished to here really. So we'll motor down and have a look and see what we get. There's the burr. He's having a bad morning.
Zip.
Bad morning. Lots of tangles, lots of snags, lots of broken stuff.
Bad luck.
We're gonna have a muesli bar now, and we're gonna rectify his situation. See you in a bit. Fish on. What is that? Oh god. Now it's getting shallow. And we'll flick around here, Burry. Still 2.8 metres. Should be dropping off down there. Good chance there's a couple of flat dogs. Maybe. Yep, there's one. The hell? Hasn't done absolutely anything yet. Oh, bye.
What was it?
Had it.
It just went like this.
Yeah, just white belly, just. There's a whole heap of colours in there. There's actually like a silvery silver one with a chartreuse tail and red freckles in it. Yep. Thought I had a whack. I swallowed it. Absolutely annihilated that plastic. Oh, little fella, look at him. It's gone.
Hello, number 8.
Hey everybody, Burry caught something. What did you catch, Burry?
Zoom into that tree over there.
Burry caught a tree.